Welcome back, everybody. The Get Fit ASAP podcast. I'm here with a very, very special guest. His name is Torsten. And how do you pronounce your last name, bro?
It's Warrig.
Warrig.
So I just like to take the U out of it. Just take the U when you read it. It's Warrig.
W-A-U-R-I-G.
Yep.
Warrig.
Warrig.
Cool.
Very easy. If you pronounce it in German, it's W's or V, so it's Varig.
Oh, wow.
But ultimately, Warrig, English.
Oh, okay.
Warrig.
I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. I'll have Torsten kind of give a little bio about him, or about himself. He's been coaching here for about 2 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. He's been shadowing for longer than that. But he's helping Josh out here in our Elk Grove location now. He was in Sac before that. But you want to give the listeners a little bio about yourself?
Yeah, so basically was growing up, my mom was a bodybuilder. My dad trained her.
Oh, wow.
And she podiumed a couple times right before she got pregnant with me. So that kind of ended that streak with her. Yeah, she just
So
stopped.
you ruined her dreams.
Right. So, yeah. Luckily, she didn't blame me for it. So
Some people do that, dude. Some
Yeah.
people are crazy like that.
Yeah, the parents.
Yeah, they're super crazy.
She did live. She's a competitive person, and she really pushed sports on me. When I told her in high school, I was like, hey, I want to play football. She was like,
Jacked.
no way. Yes. And there was an opportunity that I didn't take when I was a freshman. They asked me to go to varsity and play, and I said I was terrified. I was a year younger than everybody. Like, it was scary. I'm 15 working football with 18-year-olds.
Woo.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I probably would have held my own, but it was scary mentally. So she got a little mad about that. So that I get my competitive side from her and the genetics. Obviously, she was a bodybuilder, so that was nice. Yeah, so I played football. Loved sports. Fitness was always. It wasn't really like fitness at the time. It was more like just exercise fun.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, I loved just outdoing other people. Like, whether we're playing tag.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to lose. Like, and I
Being
wanted to be the
competitive.
fastest one. Yeah.
Nice.
So I kind of grew up with that mentality. And then after high school, did some basic personal training stuff. Didn't really fit my hunger for what it was. It was just really boring, essentially. And then went off to school. Didn't really like that. Fell into CrossFit. First workout I was in, I loved it. Became a trainer a year later, and really pushed and pursued that. And I was a trainer ever since then. Up in Reading. I'm from Reading. And then my wife finished nursing school, and we moved down here. And I met ASAP a couple months ago, and rest is history on that. And I'm super excited to be here.
Nice. That was pretty good bio.
Thanks.
No, that's great. Basically, today we're going to talk about how to push your training to the next level, either competitively or just to reach your goals, really. You feel like you're in a rut, maybe, or, you just want to get better and not really sure the next step to take. We're going to kind of go over that today. So hope you guys, get some value out of it. But the first thing I think we're talking about is just kind of like the mindset, man. I think that's the main thing people have a trouble with, especially when, they want to take the next level and not sure how to. I think it's more mental than anything. What do you think?
It really is. Because you get comfortable in training.
Yeah.
It's getting in, especially like CrossFit, it's intimidating to come. And once you kind of get into it, you fall into I see a lot of athletes, they'll use the same progressions, or they'll stick with the same kind of thing. And they don't really push themselves mentally to that next level. And yeah, like you're saying, they kind of plateau right there, and the mindset is just lacking.
Well, I think it's this too, is they get like, oh wow, this is how hard I can push, this is as hard as I can push, that's it. Like, I know my limits. I'm like, you don't really know your limits at all, because I guarantee you could push a little bit harder. I guarantee if your life was on the line or something crazy, you're going to be able to do 5 more reps, 10 more reps, 20 more reps without freaking dropping the bar. You might not think you can, but I guarantee your body can. So, like, just mentally, basically.
They say our brain only allows us to, or only lets us use a certain, like, up to 60, don't quote me, 60-some% of your muscle strength. Like, have you heard that story about that mom who lifted the car because her kid was
I've
under
heard something like that.
Yeah, like, there's some weird things.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I always hear that.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
Like I said, who knows?
Who would make that
But,
up, right? No,
yeah.
probably someone.
So I think, yeah, it's there in your brain,
Yeah.
or it's there like physically if you just allow it to happen.
Yeah.
And that's where the mindset comes in.
Yeah, I mean, it is harder to do than we're just talking about it, obviously, because you're, when you're in the middle of that workout and you're hurting, it's like, oh no, this is as far as I can go. I know what this pain feels like I can't take more pain than this or whatever,
Yeah.
right? But I guarantee you can. And that's like I think the biggest thing too is like, what's the difference between a 5-minute Fran or a 4-minute Fran and a 2-minute Fran? I guarantee it's just hurting more. Because like, if you could do, what I'm saying, it's like not breaking up 15 or 9 and just don't let go of the bar, and you'll get a better time. Because most people that can do that and like have their butterfly pull-ups down, have the capacity to do it. I mean, you had the capacity to do that probably. If you do 21 in a row, you'd probably be all right with a 15 and a 9, but it's going to friggin' hurt. It's going to suck.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just don't drop the bar. I guarantee you get like a minute faster. And like, you don't need to rest that much on it if you're already to that point,
Yeah. And
but it's going to hurt a lot more.
It will. And I've noticed, especially when I train and when I rest, like if I do like split something up, my rest almost hurts worse than if I'm just moving.
Exactly. Yeah,
Like,
no, for sure.
If I just pick up the bar and go, it's just the pain. You kind of stop thinking about how bad it hurts because you're not moving, and then
Exactly.
now you're worrying about like keeping the right form or
Exactly.
whatever, or trying to just do it instead of
Yeah.
how bad it hurts. It hurts, but not
Like
as
after
bad.
a workout, like when you finally finish a workout,
That's
and you're
the
like,
worst.
oh shit, and then like all the
Yeah.
pain just comes to you. Like, I'm just gonna keep going so it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt as bad. It's like,
Now I know why coaches always say, walk it off, walk it off. Like, I try to get up as soon as I can just
Yeah.
to, like, move, because stopping is worse than actually moving it sometimes.
yeah, I got a
So.
bad habit of just friggin' laying down. Like, I feel like I'm gonna die. But I try to get up as fast as I can. It's not as fast as I want to, but
Yeah.
it happens eventually.
Yeah. No, getting up, when you watch, like, the games athletes, they'll
Yeah.
finish. They don't even go to the ground, and if they do, they're there for
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like,
How many times do you see Fronting and Frazier on the ground? Not that much.
not
usually.
really.
Yeah.
They usually
Or
throw
if
their
it is,
fists
they're
in
like,
the air.
and they,
Yeah.
they pop back up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, that's why they're the best, right?
Yeah. The mentality's there.
But no, going back to it, it's like, hurting a little bit more, pushing yourself, just don't drop the bar. Say, for example, you always do, I don't know, let's say thrusters, right? When you always do sets of 10, no matter what, it's like you feel comfortable doing sets of 10, you can do it. It's hard, but you're comfortable with 10s. And I know everyone picks like a good, like an even number or whatever when they're doing it, and 10 or 5 or 15,
Yeah.
or if this, maybe it's 12 reps, they always do it in half, like 6 or whatever, which, we'll kind of go over strategy in a little bit, but that might be good to pace like that. But just depending on what the workout is, like, dude, can you do 12 in a row, or can you do 15 in a row? Can you do 17 in a row? And just once you get to 17, like, oh, maybe I could just do 20 now. But just not dropping that bar. Test your limits. Don't get comfortable with just doing that same rep scheme every time, or hitting that same number that you're comfortable with. Try to keep pushing it. Even if it's, say you're doing 10, try to do 11. I bet you you'll be all right. I bet you could do 13 and you'll be still fine. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of guilty with that today.
No, for sure.
I did sets of 5. My goal was to just do 5 throughout my whole workout, and I did, which kind of shows me like I should have tried 6. So now I know going into my next workout, hey, it's gonna suck. You know what it feels like, but go for that 6 and try to hold the 6 as long as you can, and really like open up that mindset. Like you're gonna be okay, because you can always revert back to 5, but you got better for that duration of time that you actually picked or pushed yourself.
Yeah. And then we'll talk about that in a second too, just like the strategy, because maybe it was good. Like if you had a game plan, say you're doing, I don't know, whatever it was, like something that goes quick, like muscle-ups or handstand push-ups, and you're like, oh, I got 30. I could do a set of 10 right now, but I'm going to be toasted and doing 3s after that.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a good idea to do 5s, but we'll get into that in a second, But yeah, for most workouts, you're going to be able to sustain it. It's just going to be like a cardio or, muscle endurance, something that's not going to like burn out. You'll probably be able to recover fast enough. It's just more of a mental, just actually getting in there and doing it and hurting a little bit more.
Yeah, throwing out, I like the goal where it's like, hey, opening up your mentality. I'm used to doing 10 pull-ups a set. I know I can sustain that for 100 reps of a workout. And then maybe just trying to, go 12, like something like that. Like the first time I ever did Fran unbroken, I had never done it unbroken. and I literally just walked in, and I hadn't done it in a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, here it goes. Like, I just let my mind I just emptied it, and I didn't put limits on myself. And
So I'm gonna go and not if you go. That's what a good thing is too. Is like setting up before the workout. Just getting that mindset of mindset. I don't know mindset of like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna go no matter what. Don't think about it.
Yep.
Just go. Just don't drop the bar. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Don't drop. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Rather than like, oh, it hurts. Whatever. That time going to the next thing is like positive thinking, right? Being positive, not thinking about negative things when you're working out.
Yeah, like you're doing it. It's happening. Like, your brain's gonna quit before your body does. Yeah, and that's what I try to tell all people. Like when they're on their last sets, and I'm like, keep sustaining this. Like your brain wants you to quit, but your body will be fine. I promise. Just stay on it. Like until you fail physically, keep going. Like don't stop. And you just have to, that mindset, you know, you gotta kind of switch it over from, you know, the negative talk, positive. I can do this, and really push yourself to that limit, and you'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, you're already, you know it's going to happen, right? You're doing this workout no matter what, okay? So there's two ways you can go at it. You can go like, shit, it's going to hurt. I don't want to do this right now. Like, you know, and go over all these negative things. But dude, you're doing the workout, so why not just be positive about it? Like, all right, you know what? I'm going to try the hardest right here. I know it's going to suck, but whatever, because I'm going to feel good about it after. You know what I'm saying? Rather than going to it negatively and be like, damn, after the workout, you're just having a crappy feeling about it. Like, man, I should have done this. And it's kind of remember why you're, you know, what's your goals? Why are you at the gym? Obviously, you want to get better. You enjoy doing it. So if you have a negative attitude about it, it's just going to kind of, you know, unmotivate you, and you're not going to have fun doing it. So why even get negative about it, right?
Yeah, like this isn't easy. I tell everybody, like, this sucks. Like, no one wants to come in here and sweat their face off and near death. Like, that's not really fun. There's a few people that are sick.
It's fun after, right?
Yeah, like it's fun after you walk out.
But if the majority of people have the choice, they'd rather not work out, right? They'd probably just chill.
Honestly, like if you could look really just hella fit and just be fit, who would really actually work out?
No,
right?
they wouldn't.
Nobody. So my wife, she always I had to work out by myself for a long time, and she'd always try to come and, you know, cheer me on. And one thing that stuck with me for a long time, and I actually still use it to this day, is she'd catch me resting, or I'd be at the end, and she would just look at me and go, make it something that you can be proud of.
Yeah. Like,
at the end of the day, like, it's just you. Like, are you going to go home and be like,
crap, I know I bitched out that last reps.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, that's for sure.
Like, just make it something that you can go home and be, like, excited about.
Yeah.
Because
why am I doing it?
Or it's not easy. Yeah, why am I doing it? And that's the other thing. Like, find your why. Find out why you want to do this. Attach an emotional connection to that, whether it's a saying, like kind of like what I just described, or an event, or a picture of the past, or the picture of what you are now, or whatever that may be. And really just keep reminding yourself of that why every time you're down and face down and sweating and burpees.
Yeah.
Like, I've been there.
On the bike, on the...
Yeah. Winners don't quit. I used to tell myself all the time, winners don't quit.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of competitive edge in me.
Well, that's good.
Whatever it takes. I
feel like you should.
Yeah. I mean, this is the next level, so...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got it. The next level, that's where the comps come in.
Yeah. Kind of going into strategy now. Like we were talking about before, it was like, hey, don't drop the bar, keep going. But, you know, it is smart to have a strategy in most workouts. Now, you don't want to use a strategy to get, I wouldn't say lazy, but maybe complacent, when you're like, okay, I only know I could do this. But say you're doing like Fran, and like, okay, you know what, I'm going to break it up each one or each set in halves. You know, that might be a good strategy for someone. But if you know you could do 21 unbroken and 15 would just be really hard, dude, you should go for it, because that workout's small, right? That's the whole thing of the workout is, you know, it's short and it's intense. So that's why most people will underestimate that. They'll be like, all right, I feel comfortable, you know, doing 10 or 11 thrusters. That's not bad. Then I could do 8 and 7. That's not, you know, that's not bad. It's manageable, right? But you're not going to get to that next level when you stay in that comfortable zone of breaking it up like that, because you're not going to push it to that limit.
Yeah.
But then going back to, you know, say you're doing 100 muscle ups for time, right? You're not gonna go out and be like, all right, I'm gonna do 20 in a row. That's not gonna be a smart idea because, dude, you gotta know where you're at, right? I mean, if you can do, I don't know, say your max set of muscle ups is 10, and you're doing 50 of them, you're not gonna bust out 10 right in the start. I mean, you might even better off doing 3s, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, or 5s, but 5s might even be a lot if you're doing 10 sets of 5 and your max is only 10 muscle ups. But that's just something you guys gotta know your body on. But that doesn't mean that you can't push yourself even towards the end. So if you have that strategy of, doing 50 muscle ups, all right, I'm gonna start out with 5s, or let's say 3s. I'm gonna start with 3s. When I get to 25, I'm gonna reassess, see how I am. Or when I get to, even 40, all right, I got 10 left. All right, I'm gonna unload the tank right now. I'm gonna bust out as many as I can, or 5, or really unload that tank. That's gonna set you with a better, probably, strategy. You're probably still gonna hurt, the same amount really, because you're still gonna reach muscle failure, no matter what. But you'll get a better result rather than busting 10 out and then you're at muscle failure, but then you got 40 more reps left, and not 10 more reps left. So.
That's not really what we're trying to accomplish there. No, you're right. Exactly. And sometimes if it is a longer workout strategy, say like a long AMRAP, I'd probably dial the reps I knew I could do. Yeah. Maybe do something I know I can manage, and I would go ahead and give it a solid effort for the first round. Like, look at the clock. Okay, minute 30. Now I'm going to sustain that or better throughout the entire workout, because I know I could probably sustain that for the first 10 minutes. And then the next 10, it's going to be more.
Reassess, like, hey, I know I need to go harder these next 10 now.
Yep. And it's like, okay, like, now I need to actually push it. That's one of the ways I strategize for, like, longer workouts.
Or even like you're saying, when you're doing 5s today, right? Like, you're doing 5s. Yeah, 10 would probably be too much, right? Sets of 10 would probably be much. You're going to burn out that way. But, hey, you could do 6 maybe, right? So still pushing the pace, but not doing something unrealistic that's going to hinder your results of what you're trying to accomplish, right? Because if you do 10s, you're going to waste a lot of time resting where you should be, keep moving. So, but like you said, hey, 6s, I guarantee you could probably get in 6s and you would have cut off another set at the end. You know what I'm saying? So then you cut off that whole rest period.
4 sets.
I don't know how many reps you're doing.
Yeah, it would have been 5 sets
rather than 6 sets.
Each time.
And then how much do you think you're resting between sets?
Oh, quite a bit. Like
30 seconds or something like that, or whatever.
Oh man, yeah.
Maybe more. I don't know. Who knows?
Minutes off if I sustain that.
And then it's only adding one more rep. Now, take it for granted it might be too much. Maybe you messed up and you can only do 4 or 3 at the end because you pushed it too much. But hey, now you at least know if you can or not.
That's the next thing I want to.
And you're still getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? You just, hey, let's see if I can. If you can't, then oh well. I didn't do it as good this workout, but hey, now for next time. I'd rather push it though and see, right, rather than staying complacent. Especially if you're trying to take it to that next level, you can't just stay doing the same thing you're doing. You need to push it, see what you can do, and also you're gonna get better though. So that next set or that next time you do it, I guarantee you're gonna be able to do more because you pushed it. Like, okay, this feels a little bit easier this time now, or I can do a little bit more and I'm not as bad. But what were you gonna say?
I think I forgot.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have cut you off.
It's all good. I have a tendency to do that.
That's all right. Yeah.
And then someone will talk.
I think I was saying, doing about 6 reps or something like that.
Yeah, it was about like maintaining the reps.
It's all good. We'll come back to it maybe.
I'll just stop everybody and I'll start talking.
Hey, that's perfect. That works. But let's go back to goals too. Obviously, we asked people what they wanted to hear us talk about, and they were talking about taking to the next level. I think most people want to get better, right? Every day. Why would you come in if you don't want to get better? You know what I'm saying? So they have some kind of goal to get to, but that's gonna kind of help you with your workout. So say if your goal is to do, I don't know, dude, 100 push-ups in a minute, right? Well, for a fact that if you're just gonna do your 5 push-ups or whatever, you're not gonna reach that goal. So you need to set up your training to reach that, whatever goal you're gonna do. You're gonna have to push the pace on that and to meet that goal. But if your goal is like, I don't know, something that's not very hard to do, or you don't really have a goal, it's hard to figure out why you're doing it. I'm like, hey, why am I gonna go faster right now? Well, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So, but if you had a goal like, dude, I want to get this workout under this minutes, or I want to do this in this time, then you'll know, like, okay, I need to push the pace faster. I need to do more reps to get that number down or whatever, or I need to, I don't know, lift more weights. Then they'll give you kind of a reason to go to the next level, basically. Because it's really broad and vague. Just like, I want to go to the next level. What is the next level? Is that one more rep? Is that 100 more reps? Is that, benching or squatting 10 more pounds? Or is it 100 more pounds? You got to kind of figure out what's the next level for you, right? And then having your workouts reflect that.
Yeah, they need to coordinate for sure.
Exactly.
I see a lot, people write on the board like, I want double unders. Well, or a certain amount of double unders.
Yeah.
And they don't really. They just let the WODs kind of help them, and they only really work on it like during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the goal is it's not beefy enough.
Exactly.
Like it's not something obviously. It kind of goes back to the mindset too. Like it needs to matter. Yeah. There needs to be something behind it.
Because you don't matter. It doesn't. You don't care about it. You're not going to do it.
Exactly.
I don't care about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it definitely needs to matter.
But say, for example, I think a great way to go to the next level or, get better at something, you got to put in extra work. I mean, that's basically what you just said.
Yeah.
But, for example, if you're trying to get that next level or, I don't know, snatch more weight, dude, we'll put in more time doing it. Add an extra workout in after the workout or do just a little bit more. Do some accessory work to get a better snatch. Like, those are the things that's going to take you to the next level. If you're always just doing the class WOD, and you're always you just practice snatching twice a week, well, maybe if you're only snatching twice a week, maybe you're only going to snatch 100 pounds. Maybe you can snatch 3 times a week and your snatch will probably go up. Well, if you snatch 4 times a week, your snatch will probably go up again. So putting in that extra workouts to match those goals or the whatever you want to achieve, basically.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'll just go back to kind of previous experiences. I did. Back at home, I was doing an hour a day. I was making considerable, gains here and there, but it was like 6 months. I could not do a double under to save my life. I remember this clearly. It was the month of October, a few years back, and I was just sick of it. I was tired of using the big yellow rope. So I bought a rope and. So I bought a rope, and every day after class I would spend up to 15 minutes or until I threw my rope at the wall.
Yeah.
I couldn't get any more than 17 at a time. Yeah. And then one day, like 3 weeks later, man, I hit like 80 or something like that, and I was like, oh wow, like it just clicked because I put in that work and my body finally adapted. And that's adapting to that extra work that you put in. That's how to get to that next level.
I had a similar thing. I couldn't do double unders, and I literally just did 5 minutes every day for a warm up. Like 5 minutes is like nothing, right? It seemed really long when I was doing it. I was like, oh crap, it was only a minute. Yeah. I got 4 more minutes. But dude, literally like a week, and I already got a lot better at it. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, dude, 5 minutes a day.
It goes a long
nothing,
way. Yeah, like that extra, just set extra, like you're saying, if you snatch only 2 times a week, like that one extra set on that third day is gonna do wonders.
That's 50% more work than what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it will reflect that.
Yeah. Make your actions lead up to your goals. Basically, if you want to get better, well, if you spend more time doing it, you're gonna get a little bit better. Just like anything in life. Yep. So if you're looking to try to get to the next level, well, maybe spend a little bit more time in the gym, or if your thing is maybe you want to lose more weight, well, be a little bit more strict on your nutrition. It's very simple, guys. It's not rocket science, really. Do it a little bit more, honestly.
Yep.
It's like
do it more.
It's that easy.
Yeah, I like to work on my weaknesses. That's a thing I like, and I preach a lot about.
It gives you a new goal. Like, dude, I suck at doing this. Man, I want to get better at this. I mean, you're already kind of good at something. Like, I'm pretty good at handstand push-ups. I don't really want to do that much. I'm like, I can already do them. Like, it's not as fun. But if you suck at something, or you have something new, like you get a new piece of equipment, like a sandbag or something like that, like, oh, this is cool. Like, I'm not good at it yet, so I want to get better at it. So then it's like fun because you get to learn something new, and you suck at something, so you get to get better at it, and you get to see progress, a lot faster too. So if you keep doing the same thing over and over, you see less progress, less motivating, right? Mm-hmm. It's not as very monotonous.
So yeah, you just got to stick with it. And you hear like people want a higher snatch, a deadlift, and like those, the cool movements, and it takes years.
Oh yeah.
Like people think that they can do this 90-day thing and do bodyweight snatch. Like it's just not realistic.
Being patient, really.
Patience. Patience is key.
Yeah. and
know?
Consistency.
Yes.
If your goal is like, oh, I want to snatch 100 pounds, you only snatching 50 pounds right now. All right, I'm gonna work out. I did it for I snatched 3 times a week for 2 weeks. It didn't go up yet. I'm like, dude, it takes time. You got to be consistent for like a while. You know what I'm saying? Be patient with it, and don't get discouraged when you don't reach your goal like super fast. Like if it's a goal worth having, it should take time. So if you reach your goal in a week, you probably didn't do a right goal. You probably should have did a harder goal than that, because your goal should take some time. You know, it should make you really work for it and have to make sacrifices and change something, right? Not just 2 days I already got my goal. Oh, okay, I'm good now. Like, dude, it's not a real goal.
Yeah, I try to make my goals around like 3 to 6 months. That way I put that time cap, and that's a pretty steep time cap on things, so it really makes it
urgency.
Like the urgency is there. Yeah, like I know every day I'm like, okay, man, this is what I want to hit. Like
my goal is this, I got to get on it.
I got to get on it. And so you can't be discouraged. Yeah, you have to make them manageable though. Yeah. Like you said, if it's too easy, you need to make them tough. At the same time, you need to make them manageable, because if you're sitting there making goals and goals after goals for 2 years and you're not hitting any, then there's really no coming back from that. You're digging yourself a huge hole. So don't dig yourself a hole. Like, make it manageable, something you know is attainable based off previous goals that you have hit. It only gets harder and harder. Like, when I first started, I was making 10, 15 pound snatch PRs, and then now it's like I'm lucky if I'm putting the 2 pound plates
if you even
on.
PR at all.
Yeah, like
in a year.
I haven't PR'd a snatch in 4 months, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm working on other things, and that's the other thing too.
Is that your goal? Not probably.
Right
now,
now,
it's not, right?
I hit what I wanted to hit, and of course I want more.
Yeah.
But that'll come later.
Yeah.
So I'm working on another weakness. So squatting right now is my thing.
Nice.
So any squat, I'm on it.
Yeah. That's like even.
I'll make everything a squat just because.
Yeah. Get better. Hey, if you want to get better at it, then that's what you gotta do. Do it a little bit more, right? Yeah. Stay consistent on it.
Yep.
That's funny though. Like I'll almost do like for my goals. Like I'll make my goal like more than I think I could do, even though I don't reach it. Like I know it's more than I want to do. So it is personally honestly, though. Yeah. You gotta have that. You gotta know. Like I know I'm not the kind of person where if I don't reach it or whatever, as quick as I wanted to or whatever, like I'm not gonna be butthurt and get unmotivated about it. That's just me. So I just know I'll be like, I'll already know that. But even when I say my goal is I want to, back squat 500 pounds. And I only get to 400. It's like I still got 100 pounds or whatever it was, right? And it's like, shoot, I'll take that all day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then also, even if you get close to 500 pounds, like it's still gonna be super good. And I'll be happy about it because I don't know. For me, like if I set it unrealistic, or not unrealistic really, but really high, it's gonna motivate you anymore. Like, dude, because I think a lot of people will underestimate what it takes to reach that goal. You know what I'm saying? So say like, for example, I don't know, I want to squat 500 pounds. Like, dude, you need to squat. Like people probably think like you need to squat like 3 times a week. If I do it 3 times a week, I'll get it. It's like, dude, no, you're really underestimating the time and effort it's gonna take to reach that goal. And then so it makes you work like, like I said, if I really want to get 400, but I shoot for 500, I'm really gonna do what it takes to get 400 at least. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's just like I said, if you just set a realistic goal, like you said, for yourself, and just know you're gonna hit it or whatever, you can still do it like that. That's just how I do it. This is,
Well, honestly,
either way works really.
I'm more like that. Yeah. And I have a little bit of like I know that if I put in the time that I know I'm going to, like I should hit that. Yeah. Despite an injury or whatever, but no, but I'll make my goals very
aggressive
high and aggressive, because I want that urgency to be there. I want to show myself like, dude, you need to put 80 pounds on your squat. Like,
what are you doing?
Months.
You need to hurry up. Like urgency, like kind of like basically what you were just saying.
So I'm the same way. Yeah. But for the general population, discouragement is very easy.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, you know what I hate too is when people set a goal and then they drop it down when they're not going to reach it. You know what I'm saying? Be like, all right. I'll say, I want to get 400 pound squat, and they're like, oh man, I'm squatting 3 times a week. I'm only at 350. All right, 360 will be good. Like, no, dude, go freaking do more crap and get to your goal.
Accountability.
Don't lower your goal because you're not doing the work it took.
Yeah.
Raise your work up to what you want to reach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That so doesn't make that, oh man, I'm not gonna reach my target this month. Well, you better change your actions. Don't change the goal, or don't change the target. Change the freaking actions on it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They go, no, like, oh no, I'm just gonna do the same amount of work. I'm just gonna lower my goal so I feel good about myself when I reach that goal, even though it's 30 pounds or whatever less than what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's, that's the lazy way, basically, what people do.
No, that's actually true. No, I mean, who hasn't been tempted, right, to do that? But
I ain't gonna make it. I'm just gonna go lower this month.
Yeah, I think I've only hit 2 of my 6 goals this year, and we're already in September. But I'm not lowering those.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna
you
stay
still have
there.
some time, bro. You still have some time.
I still have some time, and like the end of last year was a good year for me. So I think I just came off like a back injury a few months back, and so I'm finally back into doing actually weight. So I'm excited. Like, I'll be okay.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm not gonna change those goals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep myself accountable, and like you said, if you just set the bar high, and
do that work where you think,
put in the work, man, you're gonna be happy, like, with just the effort you gave, and you'll be totally satisfied. You won't even care.
Exactly.
You'll just be proud, like, make something to be proud of.
Yep. Kind of what you're saying too about hurting your back or something like that. It was like recovery. You know what I'm saying? That's something that could take you to the next level, taking your recovery seriously. Because a lot of people will just come in the gym and I did my hour workout, like, I'm good, right? Well, it's like, if we go into the next level, what can you do to get better without just working out more? Well, you can recover better, you can eat better. All those things are gonna take are gonna help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are some things that you think recovery would help someone take to the next level?
So I would say, just honestly listening to your body.
What if people? I got a question. What if people listen to their body too much though? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, my body said only do 10 reps, or I can't work out again tomorrow.
Yeah.
But my goal says I should. What do you say to that? I know it's kind of hard.
It definitely varies, right, person to person. But in my experience, I've lived through it. So there's very minimal, like, people can kind of pull the wool over on me. Like, all right, I've been in your shoes. I've started CrossFit from square one too. Like, I know you're tired and sore, but I did it, and like, you'll be okay. Like, so I mean, I'd probably push them, encourage them, like, ask them, like, look at your why. Why are you doing this? And look at your goals. Like, you'll be all right.
That's why a lot of people too is like, most people are asking how to take it to the next level, haven't taken that plunge yet. It's like they'll use that as an excuse, right? Like, oh, I listened to my body. My body said it was like, no, because all these other people that are at the next level above you are doing this. So that if you did it too, you'd be all right? I mean, for 90% of people, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, hey, he's doing this workout. He's doing all these muscle ups. It's like, because he's doing this amount of work. He's not doing that amount of work, or those muscle ups because he does that. It's a cause and effect, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Or how do I explain that bad? But he's able to lift that much weight because he does those workouts. He doesn't do the workouts because he can lift that much weight.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
you gotta do the workouts to be able
itself.
to do that. So, like, say for example, but Torsten works out 5 days a week, and he's a good competitor or whatever. Like, he started doing the work 5 days a week to be able to be a good competitor. He wasn't just a good competitor, so that's so then he can do 5 days a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It kind of builds on itself, and you definitely have to train to what you want. That's ultimately. And like what I was saying, like, just like with the recovery part, like listening to your body, and sometimes even I'm a culprit of it. I'll get used to like rolling and recovering and doing the things like in a routine, even though I might not even need that area specifically. It's just kind of like happens. Yeah. And I'm like, I'll get to doing snatches. I'm like, I didn't roll my lower back today. Like, why did I spend 20 minutes on my calves? Like, because you do it all the time. Like, and so just like listening to your body and really paying attention to those tight spots and spending more time on those.
Knowing your body, know what you need to work on or to reach that goal, right? If you know you're, overhead squatting, or say you're snatching, right? You want to get PR on that, but your overhead sucks when you catch it in the snatch because your calves are tight. Well, you should spend some time rolling out your calves. It's going to make your position better, and you'll probably reach your goal because you're going to be in a better position to do it, right?
So I'm going to stop you. I remember what I was going to say.
Oh, perfect.
So it was back to the training, like knowing your body. That doesn't just happen overnight. Like, just because like, I can do this for 5 it doesn't mean really anything. You have to actually try it in multiple different styles of workouts to know, like, because there's AMRAPs, there's sprints, there's EMOMs, there's all kinds
different
of things.
exercises paired with different exercises. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, I could do the muscle-ups easy, but not after I did all that bench presses.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
so experience, putting in the time is going to help you move to that next level. You're going to know how to listen to your body. All last year, I literally, with my goals I had in mind, I really paid attention to what movements I could do in.
Yeah.
Like, just really, really, like, I jogged, like, writing down your workouts, taking notes, detailed notes, because every workout's different and it's something that you can go back on. I'm glad that I've had that before, because I've been able to take a workout similar and go, all right, what did I do 6 months ago?
Yeah.
All right, I knew I did this many unbroken interview rounds, so I'm going to double that because I feel like I'm there.
Yeah.
Like, so listening to your body and documenting it, that's going to help you, I think, help me a lot moving to the next level.
That's why I think Franny was so good, like, back in the day, because, like, he was doing so much more workouts than people.
Yeah.
And he knew, like, how it felt and how everything coupled together and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like he had a lot more experience because he's doing 5 times more work and he just knows how stuff feels.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
No, that's makes total sense, because I went.
But then you know how to pace better. You know what you should break it up. You just have more experience. You know, basically.
Yeah, experience. So consistency, putting in the time, recovering right, so you can make it in all the time.
Yeah.
And really actually perform. Also too with the recovery thing. If you don't recover well and listen to your body, like, honestly, like, you're not gonna be able to come in and push to that limit that it takes to get to that level. You're just gonna come in and give a 80% half-assed, I'm broken workout because you're not recovering right, or coming 6 days a week. We have an athlete in Sac, and he does so much work, and sometimes I'm like, dude, like, take a nap. Like, it's just crazy.
No, but
I love the work ethic.
Yeah. If some human did what your goal is already, you could do it then. You know what I'm saying? If someone works out 6 days a week or snatch 500 pounds or what, no, they don't snatch 400 pounds or whatever, you could probably do it too. It might take a long, long time or whatever, but it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, genetics plays a big role, and my sports experience too. I was in the weight room since I was 11.
Yeah.
I was bullied as a kid in middle school, and I was like, Dad, make me buff like you. And so that was my first why.
Yeah.
Why am I in here? It's like,
so I don't want to get bullied.
Pick on me.
Yeah.
Because I had a mullet, man. I rocked the Joe Dirt. It was awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was killer.
It's a good movie, man. I like the movie. Oh, hell yeah.
Isn't there like a
Life's a Garden, dig it.
Yeah.
That's good.
But so yeah, genetics plays a big role in that as well. But pairing with what you're saying,
yeah. But I feel like a lot of people,
humans, we have the capacity to do up to that.
Yeah. I feel like people use that as like cop out though. I mean, obviously, the genetics is gonna play a point at something, right? But it's like so far away from what people use that as an excuse.
Oh,
like more than it's even close to. Like, dude, you could still snatch a lot of freaking weight until you hit your genetic potential. How many people do you think hit their genetic potential, really?
How many?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, 1%.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
not even.
Exactly.
Like, probably, no, definitely less than that. One of my favorite quotes is, like, what a shame it is to see people who don't reach their basically fitness capacity. Like, they don't ever live a day in their life knowing, like, how strong or fit or healthy they could be.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, man, that's true. There's a lot of people.
No, for sure.
Like you're saying.
Yeah.
How many? Not very many at all.
Exactly. But how many people you hear saying like, "Oh, my genetics suck"?
Everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, my genes, I'm not built for that.
Don't use excuses, dude. We add that in there too. To your
no
going to the next level. Don't have a bunch of excuses about crap.
Surround yourself with people who don't take your shit.
That's good. Yeah, it calls you out on your bullshit.
Like, if you're like, oh yeah, because that's back at home. I had a pretty good following because I walked the talk and I didn't put up with their crap. Like, I worked with a lot of them and they just sometimes be like, oh, my back hurts. I'd be like, okay, no. You're going to go to the gym.
You're being
even if I have to drive you there, like, get in my car. You don't even need to go home.
You're stuck now.
Yep. So, yeah.
You're done.
Yep. Yeah, surround yourself with good people.
Yeah.
And,
if you want to go to the next level, work out with someone or hang out with someone that's already there.
Kicked my ass like 2 days ago.
Nah, you did
Ooh.
good.
Thanks.
No, but seriously, if you want to get better or whatever you're trying to get better at, or take it to the
like
next
that.
level, do whatever that someone else is doing that's already there. That's
Yeah.
as simple as that, because you already know whatever they're doing to get there is gonna make you there.
Yeah,
Just
genetics
get
or
you
not,
there.
like that's the effort and that's the goal you want. So who cares what they are? Like,
Yeah.
that's why. Yeah, back home and man, I would chase. Some people don't like to feel like.
They're not good or
Yeah,
whatever.
like they're not worthy of being like, you know, they feel embarrassed.
Just
or whatever.
ego, man.
Yeah, the ego's there, and it's like, man, no, that's not what it is. Like tons of people, they'll be like, I want to be like you, and it's like, well, then you got to do what I do.
Yeah, just do what I do.
And you can't let me, you know, running circles around you if that were the case, like to
Discourage.
bother you. Like,
Easily discourage people, and
Easily
they want to quit
discourage.
quick, man.
yeah, they do, and they'll find any way out. And I've seen it multiple times, and it's sad, but that's just like the go-to. And you know, I was excited, you know, coming here and, you know, knowing your guys' background, and I'm like, man, I'm excited. So when you came the other day and you were doing a workout, I was like secretly like pumped. I'm like, yes,
There
I
you
get
go.
to get
Good.
my ass kicked. So,
Hey, man, I feel the same way too. As well as trying to make it as hard as possible for me,
Yeah.
and then working out with Tyler or whoever, Vinny. Dude, what if I worked out with Fronny every day? Who knows how
That's-
good you'd be, right?
My wife makes fun of me. She's like,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
everybody wants to work out with Fraser, and I'm like, dude, I would love to puke on Fraser.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I wouldn't
nah.
feel bad at all, dude.
No.
I'd be like so pumped.
Yeah, like,
Because you
sorry,
know you're
the
gonna get
wall ball's
better. You
gross.
know you're gonna get
It's
better.
So much better.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
why are you worried about what people think about it or whatever? It's like, dude, I'm getting better every day. A couple years go by, I'm gonna be where I want to be. You're not gonna be. You're gonna be back where you are, where you started.
It's exactly. It's setting the goal so high that if you fail that goal, you're better than everybody else.
You're still, yeah,
You're second.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Like,
Or have something to keep you motivated.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, like no, I'm not there yet. I'm gonna keep going.
and that's another thing is if I ever work out by myself, I always think to myself, like, you know, I'll just like attach my brain to somebody that I know who's better than me, and I'm like, they're not resting right now. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to the regionals. Like, that's where you want to be. Well, not anymore, but like,
Whatever it is.
you know,
Whatever
whatever
it's
the
called
goal
now.
is now. I haven't found my why. No,
I'm lost.
honestly, yeah, I'm lost. Somebody help me. But the goal was, you know, like,
Yeah.
I want to go to regionals, and so I would think about those regional athletes, and when I'm sitting there dying in my sweat on a burpee, like, they're not resting. What are they doing?
Exactly. Keep going.
They're pushing. Like,
Exactly.
pain is temporary. It's back to the mindset. Like, you have to understand, like,
You're not gonna die. You're gonna be all right.
You're not gonna die. It hurts. Push through it. Be proud of it, and you'll be okay. And you're
Yeah.
gonna be better for it.
That's true. Nice. Well, that's basically all I got. You got anything else to add on, T?
No, I'm just glad I got to
Get
throw
thrown
that
in
last
there?
one out, man.
There you go.
God, I forgot. I was bugging me the whole time.
I hate that shit.
I'll
It gets
say.
worse and worse. I'm getting older now. Forget about what I'm gonna do. Hey, why'd I go in this room right now? Shit. You're gonna walk back to where you were.
I don't know how many times I've microwaved my rice in the refrigerator. Like, it's happened so much.
Go and follow us on iTunes, guys. Get Fit ASAP podcast. If you want to watch us on YouTube, ASAP Fitness channel or whatever you call it. Yeah, ASAP Fitness channel. Also Instagram _ASAP Fit_. Don't forget about our grand opening this Saturday in Elk Grove. We're gonna start out here at 10 a.m. right? Yeah, buddy.
So is the workout at 10?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
Gotta kick some butts.
Yeah.
All right.
Have some fun.
Yeah.
We get to meet Torsten. What are your? If they want to follow you, T, what's your handle?
So I got, right now I'm only on Instagram, but that will change. But for
Ooh.
now, I know, right? I'm gonna expand.
All right,
You know,
nice.
I'm still young.
more than
I
just
can do
pictures?
it. Yeah.
All right.
I'm more than just a pretty face. I'll actually talk to some people. We got Instagram at Mjolnir Fitness.
You might want to spell that out, bro.
Believe me,
Is that-
I was going right. So that'll be MJOLNIR Fitness
That's it.
on the Instagram.
All right.
On
cool.
the gram.
On the IG. All right. Slide in his DMs, guys. If you want to say what's up. But thanks for tuning in again.